When the 19-year-old made a sales pitch, the officer showed his badge and then handcuffed him.
Probably ought to be in the category of always a bad idea.
Yes.
You know, though, you have to give the guy credit. Today's generation doesn't take initiative. And this kid's out there trying to make some cash.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's not.
He's not letting the customers come to him. He's going right to
It's
the
easy to criticize.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And people say that generation is lazy.
Exactly. What's going on in sports, Chris?
Well, you know, if you ever spend any time around sports, you know that news conferences can be a little boring.
And long.
But the best coaches, like this guy you're about to see, sometimes make things a little bit exciting. When we come back in sports, I will draw the line for you between clothes on Nick Saban's bedroom floor and winning a game.
I'm not touching the dial.
Now, NBC 13 HD Sports.
The NCAA is out with graduation rates for Division I sports, and while rates for athletes reach all-time highs, football remains a concern. The national average for football players graduating within 6 years is 67%. Alabama is right on average. Auburn graduated 59%, and UAB graduated 48% during the study years. The full report is on our website. I'll be plowing through that right before bed. The Crimson Tide has one more practice left this week to prepare for UT Chattanooga. Today in Story Time with Uncle Nick, we hear about a life lesson that shows football players how to take responsibility for their own success.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to leave my clothes on the floor. My mama used to pick them up, and I didn't really take ownership for them. But when I went away to college, there was nobody to pick them up. So if I wanted to look nice and neat and ever be able to, you know, look like a decent person, I had to take care of myself. That's what you talk about, taking ownership for it. And I think everybody in our organization, coaches, players, everybody that has a role in what we do, needs to take ownership for what we have an opportunity to do. And it starts with this game, how we improve, how we practice every day, and what we do.
I find it hard to believe that Nick Saban ever left his clothes on the floor. If Alabama's Mark Ingram and Rolando McClain don't win any postseason awards, they've got to be the unluckiest people on the planet. The two have been named semifinalists for the Walter Camp Player of the Year award. Florida's Tim Tebow is also among the final 15. Remember, BamaChannel.com is your spot for coverage of the Tide 24 hours a day. Depth has been a big issue for the Auburn Tigers all season long, so after falling just short Saturday at Georgia, the Tigers are practicing just 3 times this week and will get some much-needed rest. Their next game is the Iron Bowl. AuburnChannel.com is the place to go for continuous coverage of the Tigers 24 hours a day. The UAB Blazers hoops team is 3-1 after playing 4 games in 5 days. The path doesn't get any easier with SEC big boys Georgia coming to Bartow Saturday night. Mike Davis likes it that way.
We just feel like we have to, whenever we play the SEC school, Big East, ACC, we have to come out and give our best, but we want to give that same effort no matter who we're playing. And it's good for our fans to be able to come and see the SEC school come into Bartow Arena and play against us.
Finally, this is head coach Rex Ryan of the New York Jets. They call him Sexy Rexy. Anyway, he did his news conference today with a box of tissues on the podium because word leaked that Ryan broke into tears Monday when addressing his team after Sunday's tough loss. He joked that Kleenex is a new team sponsor, and I dare say he's going to need those tissues Sunday when they play the Patriots. Did I say that out loud?
That's okay. It's all right. You can do that sometime in sports. I don't even want to know how he got the nickname Sexy Rexy. We'll probably just not save that for another time.
Obviously a very attractive man.
There you go.
Nothing wrong with that.
Look at your wake-up forecast when we come back.